Hey, Uli Zalo here, and welcome to the 5th video in our series about how to become known for your expertise, talking about in-person workshops and webinars. Because I believe that it's not enough to be a great health practitioner, you also have to be known as one. But if you haven't yet watched the previous videos, you might want to watch those first for better context on what preeminence is and how to establish it through social media, your website, and your emails. So far, we've all talked about digital marketing, using the internet to distribute your content, demonstrate your authority, and establish connection with your ideal patients. And while that's the foundation for widely becoming known, nothing beats the power of nose-to-nose, toes-to-toes interaction during a live, in-person workshop. It's the gold standard to create relationships fast, because your audience gets to experience you in full 3D over the span of 1 to 2 hours. And with the right presentation, you can establish trust, create connection, and get them to realize that you are indeed the one that they've been looking for all along. And at the end of the presentation, you get to offer them a paid initial consultation as the next best step. Now, as powerful as these workshops are, they are also time-consuming to organize and host, and they can be a pain to fill. And that's why you might want to consider an automated, pre-recorded webinar as the perfect blend of impact and convenience. In the era of Netflix and chill, your audience has been trained to expect on-demand access whenever it's convenient for them. And that's why a webinar allows you to expose a lot more prospects to your presentation than compared to an all-in-person workshop that they have to show up at a specific date and time. Rather than describing the exact mechanics of a webinar, why don't you sign up for my training on how we help practitioners become known for their expertise, to experience for yourself how the flow, the pacing, and the languaging of a well-executed webinar gets your audience to see you as the definitive expert and the most trusted advisor that has their best interests at heart. Simply click the button below to save your seat, and I'll see you on the webinar. Now, for those of you that rather want to connect with me directly, I've set aside some time for complimentary phone consultation to explore if we're a good match for helping you become better known for your expertise, for the clinical outcomes that you help your clients achieve. So you can attract, nurture, and convert more patients with an automated patient acquisition funnel. And here's what I mean by patient acquisition funnel. All this work that you may have been doing on social media and elsewhere to create traffic to your website, you also need a website that's optimized to get prospects on your email list, so you can then nurture them with a series of automated emails through what we call an email autoresponder. And here's what happens when you start to become known as a health leader in your community, long before somebody ever steps into your practice. Patients haggle less over price because they see the value that you provide. Your patient enrollment goes way up because they are pre-sold on doing business with you. Number 3, you can charge what you know you're worth, and patients stick more consistently to treatment plans because they respect you as the authority. And finally, they get better clinical outcomes because they know they're working with the absolute best. So if that sounds good to you, book your discovery call through my online scheduler below so we can explore our potential partnership. Now, slots for these free consultations are limited, so the sooner you sign up, the quicker we can move forward. I hope to see you on one of my next discovery calls.